All right, we're back. We're back with something a little bit different. I had asked if anyone would be interested in seeing how I came up with some of these structures that I use in my village, because they are non-blueprint, and we had a request for... we had a request for the little log cabins. Wants to be in the shot. So let's get to it. I have some pre-built. We're going to decorate those. I'm going to build one from the ground up. Let's see. You're probably right about here. It's better, obviously, just like anything else, to build on the most even surface that you can, but I'll show you how you get around that. If you're not using it already, you should be using Snap if you're not using it. You're going to come into the floors, and I either use... I started with rustic thin floor number 3, but then I switched to wood thin floor number 3 instead of the rustic because trying to make it look more like a concrete slab. But you're going to need to put... And plus it breaks up the color a little bit. You're going to put 7 of these in. And I just recently switched to that, and I'll explain why in a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then you're going to go to walls, and you come down to half walls. And I suppose whatever area the castle and the other materials you could use, you might be able to use half walls there too. I have not messed with those yet. Let me destroy this really quick. It's already uneven. You can see that, so you got to be careful. I would always go with this the side that's over here first. Put that wall down first. That was the log half wall number 2. So put that down. And then now this is where I said you want to make sure you're using Snap. All right, so we're going to snap that in. Even though it's uneven, it's going to make sure it's even with that. And then we're going to come to log corner. Still same area with the half walls. We're going to snap. That way. There we go. The back wall's done. Now we're going to move on to side walls. Come back down to log half wall. Again, make sure you're snapping. There we go. And then half walls. Log half wall number 1. We're going to put 2 of these in. 1, 2 on each side. 1, 2. And then we're going to cap it off with the log corner from the half wall section. There you go. The walls are done. And then now we're going to come over to the roofs. To the gables, right? Yep, rustic gable on the right. Turn it the way we need it. Oh, it moved. It picked up. There we go. If you get it on the corner, you should be good. Yeah, remember, this is not a blueprint, so you kind of have to go this way. There we go. You're going to have to utilize your snap. Okay, and then now we'll finish it with the roof. Rustic roof number 4, we'll finish it off. 1, 2, and then we just need the ridge. Now the ridge, I use 2 pieces, because this is, I think it's too long for that one, so you gotta use a number 2 and a number 1. Again, snap, and snap. There you go, it's done. A big part of the reason why I was using these is because, again, I wanted to get away from Starter Shack. If you watched my first video, I mentioned that. And as well, if you start to build underneath trees, the blueprint structures will prevent you. It'll say structures in the way, and that's the trees. So these are shorter, and it will allow you to do a little bit more underneath the trees rather than having to either destroy them or find a different location. We switched this up. Like I said, originally I had 6. I went 7 because it gives us just a little bit more real estate. So let's decorate this one. Oh, we don't want to decorate with that. All right, let's go with, you're going to come down to narrow counter. This has become my favorite piece. It allows us to do a little bit more. So I'm going to put 1 this way, make sure up against the right wall and the back wall. And then 1 that way. You're going to come back down. Just make sure you have enough wood farm too, or you farmed enough wood, because these pieces take a lot more wood. Like all this would only take 1 to build this, like 1 each. And then you can see this piece right here takes 8. So once you start getting into the decorating part, it takes up your resources. Oh, that's not in the right spot. Go So that was the half, the traditional counter, and then you're gonna come to traditional counter, the corner one. You're gonna put that in like that. Make sure it's wrapping around just like that. And then now to give it more, with mine, my old one, I was already going to the half wall this way, but we're able to put one more that way and this way, and now we can come all the way to the end, and that gives us a little bit more room now, going 7. Now, as far as the chairs go, if you want it to look like a computer desk like that, you can put that chair in, but just keep in mind, if you want them to sit down, you will not sit down with that chair. It's facing in, they can't get in it. So that's why some of them I have the stools. They will sit down then. And then now you can put whatever bed you want. That's what I have in there. Let me put my torch on. See a little bit better. Oh, no, I was right. There you go. And then you can decorate this however you want. This is how I have Bright Bombers and Silas's. Except for the chair. I have the chair different. And then we can do... Let's see. Let's go back over here. Yep, go there. And we do corner piece. This is how I have spark plugs. I don't use a piece in the back with hers. Go to beds, put her bed in. And then now with the 7th piece, like down here, we're able to put this half counter this way instead of this way. I don't like the way it looked that way. At least not when you're looking straight at it. When you're looking at it this way, I don't mind it, but this way I don't. You do that, plus it gives you a little bit more room. This, if you like the space on the floor, this is the best way to decorate them. And if you don't care, then you can go this way as well. And then we're gonna go to traditional counter. And then I go back to the corner. And now you can do another one of those. I don't have that in mind, so that's why, again, with the 7th piece, we're able to do this now. And then now you can put the stool. Then you can decorate this however you want. All right, so that's another one. And then hay seeds is pretty much the same way. Hang on, I'm in the wrong one. The only thing different is I don't have... Do that. Put a bed. Half wall is a half wall there. Yes, it is. Do that. Let's see. I want to need this. One of these. And then you can put the plot in. Very good. Put that. And then a half wall. Or a half counter, not a half wall. And then the stool again. Stool there, yep. There you go. That's how I have hay seeds. Oh, that's wrong. It's because of the bed. The bed's not right. We'll fix it for the sake of the tutorial. There you go. There you go. And then I have his peppers growing in the back inside his room. This one, you can do something different too. You can mess around with... Actually, let's do this. Put that. And if you're not near a fireplace, you're going to have to put a light source in there because it'll get really dark. Go back to that. Let's keep that there. Let's do this. And let's come to... Put this in. There. No, not carpets. What's that? There you go. Put a lamp in. Let's put the yellow one. Put the yellow one or no? Yeah, I can. There you go. There you go. And then this one's actually off the counter. They should be able to come in here and sit down. If you wanted to put a lamp, I suppose you could. They might get stuck, though. I don't know if you could fit through there with that. Oh, you can. So you can do that, too, for lighting. Make it look like you're watching TV. And they'll come sit down on there. And then the last one. Put a corner piece. And then we're going to put that half counter. The half counter here. Half counter that way, like this. And then we'll finish it off. Actually, let's do... Would it fit? Will this fit? Will, but it's hanging off, so we don't want to do that. We'll do that. Do that. Some stools in. Oh, I see why it's hanging off. Fix this really quick. I don't want to hit the trees. This is gonna hurt the wall. Go back over here. There you go. Now it should fit. So now we can go to the half counter. And then we can finish it with... should be able to get away. You can have some storage then over here with this one. And then you'll see what I'm getting at. Oh, not enough resources. Hang on a second. See, the counters will eat up your resources. Let's go get some really quick. But again, if you wanted to use these for storage as well, you can. And then get the last two stools in. One there. They'll come sit down on that. Decoration. I want this again. Wanted to make it look like these are their area, their study area. These are computers or whatever. Do something like that. There you go. That's how you build those. Like I said, the reason why I did these was because I wanted to get rid of the starter shacks. And as well as if you're going to build on the trees and you start running into where it says an object's in the way, you might want to look into these. And this will help you. And again, this fits in with the scheme of how the blueprints are. It overhangs. And that seventh piece gave you some extra room. So feel free to rewind that, pause it where you need to. Sorry if I went a little bit too fast. I hope I didn't. And have fun. You can have fun with this. Just mess around, deconstruct, and see what else you can come up with.